So I'm back with this painting that I started the other day, and I had to wait for it to dry so I could manage it a little bit better. And I'm going to start today working on it again. I'm going to activate my paints as I always do, and just start going in and giving the piece a little more life that I think it needs. And I'm going to work this time a little more on the dry side and try to enhance this piece as best I can. So I'll go in with kind of a dry stroke and then use my fan brush to manipulate it a little bit. Using a little yellow ochre and alizarin crimson in here. And now I'll just take my fan brush and manipulate it a little bit. Sometimes it can be a little bit risky to do the fan brush because it can mess up the whole thing, and other times it just is a really nice effect of looseness. Now I got a little spot in the sky. I want to make sure I get that out right away. Take a little dab of paper towel. I am going to go into my sky a little bit and see if I can bring that out even more. Oops. As you can see, working dry, I have a little more control. It's not bleeding around, making its own decisions on the paper. So this already feels a little bit better. Sometimes smashing that paintbrush into the paper is exactly what it needs for manipulation. I'm going to come in with a little bit of black here. Let's see if I can give this painting a little more depth. And again, I'm going to come in with the fan brush, dry it off a bit so it's just barely wet. Again, less water, more control. And I want the definition of the black there, but I don't want it to be so stark that it looks like a pencil stroke. Keeping in mind I am doing watercolor here, so I want to keep that kind of fluid looking piece, if you will. I like some dry strokes on there, but really the beauty of watercolor is its fluid look it has. Now I put a fair amount of water over here. You'll see how I'll have less control. I didn't mean to put quite that much. Again, go in with my fan. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this, it's called gray on gray. Kind of a highlight on the water. Again, working a little bit wet there, but I'm going to go in drier up here. Again, those happy accidents I talk about. Let's see if this is a happy one. And I'm going to let this set for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.